The crash reconstruction unit is still on scene here following that accident. We're told that pedestrian has life-threatening injuries. Take a look right here. You can see glass is shattered on this car right here. We're told that several cars have been taken away as a part of the investigation. Police say this is an ongoing investigation. They still have no suspects. No one has been arrested. We're told that one person was taken to the hospital in critical condition. Crews are still hard at work right now removing that semi that overturned early this morning. I'll step aside so you can see the work that's being done right now, reminding them that they need to stop when they see these signs extended. And some are waking up this morning at a shelter set up by the Red Cross at Estill Springs Elementary School. Another unique feature about this playground are its colors. Green is for cerebral palsy awareness and purple is for epilepsy awareness. Traffic is now reopened following that accident that happened here off of Lexington Road in Bourbon County. That woman was shot right behind me inside of this home in the 800 block of Carneal Road. I'll step aside so you can see a live look at the scene right now. And Katie, good morning. You can see that this home was completely gutted in that fire Thursday morning. Behind me is one of the vehicles that was charred in that fire. We're told that woman died along these tracks after being hit by a train. The Fayette County coroner tells me that they are investigating this as a suicide. While you're watching the sky for the American eclipse, experts are saying it's important to be prepared and wear these glasses. They say it'll protect your eyes against radiation. It's a very busy intersection, and Wednesday during rush hour, drivers came upon a very horrific scene, a man fully engulfed in flames. One of those drivers captured it all on video. We have that video and have to warn you, it is very graphic.
Stay right here, sis. Is he alright?
Lay down! Lay down!
Is he okay?
Lay down! Lay down! Lay down!
Hold him up!
Hold him up! Cover him up! Cover him up! Gosh, cover him up!
My baby's in the car.
One of the men you see there trying to desperately put out the fire is Lexington Fire Department Major Joe Madden. He was off duty waiting at a traffic light when he saw the man catch on fire. The fire department says Madden suffered burns to his face and hands as he and other people rushed to try to help the man. Lexington police tell us the man poured gasoline on himself and set himself on fire after getting into an argument with his significant other. That man was taken to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. His name has not been released. Major Madden also went to the hospital to be treated for his burns. The Lexington Fire Department say they hope to have him back at work today. Reporting live in Lexington, Fadia Patterson, ABC 36 News.
More on all of this in tonight's top story at 6.
Yeah, somebody's up there.
Get out of there!
Cell phone video captured the tense moments before fire crews arrived and when neighbors recognized someone was still in this burning apartment building in downtown Winchester. ABC 36 was told the fire began on the second floor and that fire crews used a ladder to evacuate at least a dozen other people from the third floor. 3 of them were taken to area hospitals for smoke inhalation. Another person was taken to the Clark County Detention Center.
What is this dude doing?
The man you see sitting in this video is Billy Ross.
And he just got upset and said he was going to take the building down with him.
Ross was arrested and charged with first-degree arson. According to his arrest citation, he reportedly told Winchester police he was staying in one of the apartments and, quote, set the curtains on fire because he was tired of people robbing him. Eric Sparks says he bought into the building as an investor. These images from inside the building show how severe the smoke and water damage is.
You know, it hasn't all even sunk in yet.
At least 15 people are now displaced and the Red Cross has stepped in to help. Sparks feels his tenants are the ones who have been robbed of a place to call home.
I know these people. A few of them been here for a while. They got nowhere else to go. And so it's gonna devastate them. You know, I just hate that this would have happened, and I can't understand why anybody would have put people's lives in jeopardy like that.
In Winchester, Fadia Patterson, ABC 36 News. The restaurant chain says the hack happened between March 24th and April 28th. They've even alerted customers on their website saying it happened here in Lexington at these following locations, including Richmond Road, South Limestone, Nicholasville Road, and right here at Plotted Place. Friday, the national restaurant chain reported that malware had been used at several of their stores. After an investigation into the breach, it was discovered that the malware captured data from the magnetic strip of debit and credit cards used by customers in the store. That malware has since been removed, according to the company. Across the country, there are over 2,000 Chipotle restaurants. It was confirmed through their chain's website that all 4 locations in Lexington were impacted by the breach. The Better Business Bureau of Lexington says the breach has only compromised the credit and payment information of customers. Heather Clary says that incidents like this serve as a reminder to pay close attention to bank statements and to monitor accounts online to track theft.
That's the beauty of being able to handle your banking and credit cards and whatnot online, because you can check it at any time and get right on top of it if something looks suspicious or there's an unauthorized charge, so that you can immediately dispute it as is your right by law. You're not responsible for anything that you didn't authorize if you report it immediately.
The Better Business Bureau recommends that customers be more vigilant in protecting their information. For those who have been compromised, changing cards is highly recommended. You should also check your credit report and be more cautious when accessing your personal information via cell phones or laptops using unsecured Wi-Fi. Reps with Chipotle say they don't know where the malware came from and that it is still under investigation. Reporting in Lexington, Fadia Patterson, ABC 36 News.
Kendall and Friends Playground, catch your ribbon!
It's an exciting day for children with special needs in Harrodsburg and the surrounding communities. Most like Braden Smith couldn't hold back a smile after seeing the newest play area in town, one that was built with kids just like him in mind.
So it's a huge, 100% handicap accessible playground.
I'm gonna go on the ramp and have a lot of fun.
The Kendall and Friends Playground has wheelchair accessible swings, a merry-go-round, slides, and rubber flooring. Surveillance cameras are also there to monitor the playground 24 hours a day.
And my 12-year-old son was born with spina bifida. He is completely paralyzed from the waist down, so he is, completely confined to a wheelchair.
For parents like Jessica Black, it's a relief to be able to bring her child to play in a safe environment and with other children despite his disability.
And this is an actual dream come true that I can bring him to a park with his younger brother, who is 4, and he could actually play with him.
Another unique feature about this playground are its colors. Green is for cerebral palsy awareness and purple is for epilepsy awareness.
We've had several people that build playgrounds say that we're the only one that they've ever seen. So it is a different, unique color scheme, but it fits her just perfectly.
With $250,000 raised in just 5 months, the foundation built something everyone can appreciate.
So this is their playground. We want everybody to know that it's not our playground, it's the community's playground.
In Harrodsburg, Fadia Patterson, ABC 36 News. Katie, good morning. We checked in with Doug shortly after that blast happened, half a mile away from his naval base. He says he is alive and well because of Afghan officers who stopped the truck before it got closer. Those officers did not survive the blast. Here's more of our conversation with Doug.
Hello everyone, Doug High checking in.
You know him through his work as an ABC 36 News anchor you've welcomed into your home every day. A father of 2 and husband of midday co-host Lisa High. In March, Doug left the desk for Kabul, Afghanistan. He was there Wednesday serving as commander with the U.S. Navy when a truck bomb went off.
And I heard a massive explosion.
The blast was just a half mile away from the base. At first, Doug thought they were under attack.
For an explosion to rock us that hard, to knock some people off their feet, break out, pop some windows and doors in our base, you can imagine the size of that explosion.
400 were injured and at least 90 people were killed in the attack. Doug was not hurt. He believes the truck was heading to the base or U.S. Embassy. He credits Afghan police officers for stopping the truck, saving his life and countless others at the base.
It was the majority of the killed and wounded were Afghanistan citizens on their way to work or on their way to school, and it's absolutely heartbreaking.
The threat of terror is a harsh reality for all servicemen. Doug says 3 U.S. soldiers were injured in another attack 3 weeks before.
We're not going to be deterred by this. We have a mission here, and we're going to see it through, and that's a free Afghanistan and an Afghanistan Army and Air Force that's self-sufficient. We are making a difference here for the Afghan people, and we're proud of that.
He's most proud of the support he's gotten from Kentucky.
All the way over here in Afghanistan, and I can't tell you how much it means to me and my family. It's been truly remarkable, and a debt I'll never be able to repay.
In Lexington, Fadia Patterson, ABC 36 News. Well, this is definitely not the way folks planned on spending their 4th of July holiday by cleaning up debris and trees knocked down just like this one in yesterday's storms. We're told that this tree fell on this home just behind me. 2 newborns were inside. Their parents say that they got them out just in the nick of time. Neighbors are helping each other clean up after the 4th of July holiday, but the debris is not from fireworks.
2016, a surprise.
A surprise indeed that came in the form of a storm that wreaked havoc throughout central Kentucky, uprooting trees and scattering branches on the ground and throughout the neighborhood.
And we heard this big crash.
A neighbor in Lexington describes the whistling sound caused by the high winds.
And we saw the trees really whipping away, and we knew that there had been a major problem in the neighborhood.
A snapping sound prompted the family in this home to grab their twin newborns and run out, moments before this massive oak tree split in half and fell on their home. They walked away uninjured and thankful.
I can replant a tree. I'm thankful no one was hurt.
Over in Louisa, folks were not so lucky. 5 people suffered minor injuries after this tornado touched down. The winds were so strong, trucks were thrown off the road, and several homes were damaged. The mayor of Louisa says the town's Walmart took the brunt of the hit, where dozens were riding out the storm inside. The frightening moment, he says, is a reminder of how precious life is.
This is a time for us to thank the Lord that we didn't suffer any loss of life or major injuries.
Reporting in Lexington, Fadia Patterson, ABC 36 News. Good morning, Kentucky. I'm Fadia Patterson. The time is now 8:27. An attorney for some former clients of fugitive lawyer Eric Kahn says his clients are being targeted by a scam. Attorney Ned Pillersdorf says scammers are telling clients they will receive $9,000 from the Federal Reserve Bank in New York, but only if they send a payment of $200 as a processing fee as part of an Eric Kahn compensation fund. Pillersdorf says the scammers have gotten money out of people, but he wants people to know there is no such thing as an Eric Kahn compensation fund. Police say a burglar used a rock to get into a Lexington business late last night. Police say there was an alarm call at Metro PCS on Leestown Road just before midnight. Officers arrived to find part of the front glass door shattered. They say store surveillance video showed a man take a rock, break the glass, and come in. The man was wearing a black shirt over his head. Police believe he only took one cell phone before running off. Stick with us. We'll have more in your local forecast next.